Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. It's that time of year again where we need to start thinking about getting the kids ready to go back to school. So I'm going to be needing to pull some money out of the kids sinking fund in order to get them everything that they need so that they are prepared to start. So today's video, we're going to be making a list of everything we need, giving it a rough budget of how much I think it's going to cost, and then when I go out and get it, I will update you guys and let you know whether we stayed on budget. So let's go and sit down and make a start on this list. Started to make a list of everything that I'm going to need for the kids for this year. My oldest is going off to college, so she doesn't need as much stuff this year because she doesn't have to wear a uniform, which is very handy. And then my youngest is still in high school, so he's going to need all of that, logoed, branded stuff. And it's so annoying because the school make it so you can only buy it from one retailer. I don't know whether your school does the same thing, but it just means that there's no competition, so they can set the prices at whatever they want. Now, I will say that some of the stuff from last year I'm still going to be able to use, so that's going to cut down the cost, but a lot of it he's grown out of, so we're going to have to buy new. My youngest is going to need jumpers, t-shirts, trousers, shoes, a whole new PE kit, a new bag, stationery because they lose everything, so that always needs buying every single year. And then he needs a new water bottle, and then my oldest, she'll probably need a new bag, and she'll definitely need pens and pencils and that kind of stuff. So let's go through and try and work out roughly how much we are going to need to spend. Obviously I'm not going to show you exactly what I'm doing because then you'll see what school is at, and we don't want that. So let's take a look at the jumpers then to begin with. The jumpers are $16.99, and he's probably going to need 2 of those. We do have a couple from last year as well, so let's do $16.99 times 2 is $33.98. And then the t-shirts, they are $14.50, and again it's probably going to be 2 of those that we need to order. It's £29. And then trousers I will get from Asda or Sainsbury's or something like that, because they don't have to be like a specific brand, and it's much cheaper to buy them from somewhere like that. And I always think that the quality is pretty decent. So let's go on to the PE kit, because again that has to be the logoed stuff. So I'm going to work out how much it's going to cost for the whole PE kit then. Alone then is about £58, and that's for a t-shirt, shorts, socks, and then the jacket for winter, which is wild when they do PE. I think they do it once a year when they start once a week when they start their GCSEs. So of the stuff then that I have to buy from that retailer is £120 and 82 pence. And I know with my two, we definitely, if we can reuse stuff from the previous year, or if like my oldest has got stuff that now my youngest can use, I'm definitely open to doing that, because it's just so expensive when you have to buy it all brand new. Okay, so Asda then have a 5-pack of school trousers, and those are £35. Just going to keep adding it up as we go along. School shoes. Now, I made the mistake of getting what I thought were very smart school shoes for my son, and he went to school wearing them, and then I got in trouble because nobody else wears smart shoes. And this was back in year 7. I mean, he's older now, so we've learned. But all of the kids all seem to wear Nike or Adidas. They're more trainer style shoes than smart shoes. Even though the schools say that they don't want these style of shoes, everybody seems to be wearing them. So it is more of a trainer style than a shoe. And of course, because everybody's wearing these branded name ones, you don't want your kid to be the only ones. So we tend to go for either like just a black leather Nike shoe or an Adidas shoe. And to be fair, I prefer to do it that way, because not only can they wear them for their school uniform, but they can also double up as their PE shoes as well. So I'm not having to buy two. The kids are not having to lug around, an extra pair of shoes on days when they've got PE. So let's take a look, see how much these are. And of course, the annoying thing now is, now my son's a teenager, he doesn't fit into children's size shoes anymore. So we have to buy men's size shoes, and of course they are way more expensive. So the Nike Air Force Ones are 109, and that really would be at the top end of the budget. How much are the Adidas? Well, actually, Sports Direct have got some nice black leather Adidas shoes, and those are on offer for £40. So I'll have to have a chat with my son and see which ones he prefers. I know which ones I prefer at those prices. So just for those things alone then, and that's if he goes for the more expensive shoe, but I'm hoping he doesn't, that's £265 we've already spent. Now in the kids sinking fund there's about £350. So we are already looking at maxing out, and we've not even started to look at pens and pencils or anything for my daughter. So when it comes to a bags, I think I'm probably going to give the kids a budget of £30 each for those. Stationery, they will get a budget of around about £15 each. It's really only pens and pencils that we need to be buying. Things like calculators, they already have, and I'm sure if we do a search around, we'll be able to find old rulers and protractors and all of that kind of fun stuff. Water bottle, those are super cheap in places like Primark, so I'm going to put down a budget of £4 for a water bottle. So in total then, we are budgeting with the expensive trainers and all of those things that I'm expecting to have to buy. That should come in at just under £360. Now, obviously, if he goes for the cheaper shoe, then that will bring that down. And when we go out shopping, if we can find anything that is cheaper, like the bags and stuff, for example, we might be able to find some of those on offer, then that will hopefully bring it down. So hopefully we should be able to come in less than that. If you are budgeting back to school, let me know what's your budget, how much you are expecting to spend. Obviously, I only have 2 kids, I know some of you watching this have 3, 4, 5 kids. Let me know what your expected budget is. Let me know if you have any tips for saving money anywhere. Any comments, drop them down below. Come back in a couple of weeks, because obviously we have until the end of August when the kids go back to school, and we are now coming up to the end of July. So I will be picking bits up as we go along over the next couple of weeks. Come back after that and I will give you a full rundown of exactly how much I've spent. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.